All right, let's get real. Ever notice how some people just love to test your boundaries? They interrupt, make passive-aggressive comments, or act like your time and feelings are optional. If you're done putting up with people who don't respect you, this video is for you. Today, I'm breaking down brutally honest ways to handle disrespect without losing your cool and without sacrificing your self-respect. Let's dive in. You know that feeling when someone says something disrespectful and you can feel the anger bubbling up inside you, almost like a volcano ready to erupt? Your instinct is to fire back, right? To defend yourself and maybe even throw a few verbal punches of your own? But what if I told you there's a more powerful way to handle it? A way that doesn't involve raising your voice or getting flustered. It's all about mastering the silent stare. This technique can be incredibly effective in diffusing tension. Now, I'm not talking about a creepy, stalker-ish stare. No, this is something much more refined and controlled. This is about holding someone's gaze with a calm, unwavering intensity. It's about showing them that you are composed and in control. It's about letting them see in your eyes that you're not fazed by their BS, that their words have no power over you. You are unshakable. Think about it. When someone's trying to get a rise out of you, they're feeding off your reaction. They thrive on your emotional response. They want to see you get flustered, angry, or defensive. They want to see you lose your cool. But when you meet their disrespect with a calm, steady gaze, you flip the script. You change the dynamics of the interaction. You take back your power. You regain control of the situation without uttering a single word. You become an unreadable enigma, a puzzle they can't quite figure out. And trust me, that can be incredibly unsettling for someone who's trying to control the situation. It throws them off balance. It's like that moment in a nature documentary when a predator tries to intimidate its prey, but the prey stands its ground, looks the predator dead in the eye, and the predator backs down. It's a powerful moment. There's a primal power in that silent standoff. It's a raw, unspoken communication that transcends words. It's about establishing dominance, not through aggression, but through unwavering self-assurance. It's about showing that you are in control. The silent stare is a way of saying, I hear you, but I'm not buying what you're selling. It's a powerful statement without words. It's about refusing to engage in their game of disrespect while still acknowledging their presence. It's a subtle yet powerful move. And the best part? It takes zero effort on your end. No need to raise your voice or get worked up. No arguing, no shouting, no lowering yourself to their level. Just maintaining your composure, just pure. We live in a world that's constantly demanding our attention, our opinions, our reactions. Every moment we're bombarded with notifications, messages, and endless streams of information. But what if I told you that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is say absolutely nothing? In a world so loud, silence can be a revolutionary act. That's right, I'm talking about the art of silence. It's a practice that can bring clarity and peace in the midst of chaos. Now, I'm not saying you should walk around like a mime, never uttering a word. Communication is essential. But knowing when to speak and when to remain silent is an art. But when someone disrespects you, sometimes the best response is no response at all. Silence can be a powerful statement. Think about it. When you engage in an argument with someone who's being disrespectful, you're essentially giving them what they want. You're validating their behavior. You're feeding their ego, giving them a platform to spew their negativity, and wasting your precious time and energy in the process. It's a lose-lose situation, but when you choose to remain silent, you take away their power. You maintain control over your own emotions and reactions. You starve them of the reaction they're so desperately craving. It's a strategic move that can diffuse tension. It's like throwing water on a grease fire. Silence can be the extinguisher that puts out the flames of conflict. When you meet disrespect with more disrespect, you're just adding fuel to the flames. The situation escalates and spirals out of control. But when you douse it with silence, you cut off the oxygen it needs to thrive. The conflict loses its momentum, and just like that, the fire fizzles out, the tension dissipates, and peace is restored. Silence is a powerful tool because it forces the other person to confront their own behavior. It creates a space for reflection and self-awareness. When you don't engage in their drama, they're left to sit with their own words and actions. They have to face the consequences of their behavior. And trust me, that can be a very uncomfortable experience for someone who's used to getting a rise out of people. It can lead to introspection and change. Silence is a sign of intelligence, of self-respect, and of inner peace. It's a testament to your strength and wisdom. Chapter 3. Stop explaining yourself, reclaiming your autonomy and confidence. Have you ever found yourself bending over backwards, trying to justify your choices to someone who doesn't even respect you? Yeah, we've all been there. But here's the thing, you don't owe anyone an explanation for your life choices, not your friends, not your family, and certainly not someone who's disrespecting you. Think about it. When you constantly feel the need to explain yourself, you're essentially giving away your power. You're letting someone else dictate how you should live your life, what you should believe in, and who you should be. And that's a recipe for misery. The people who truly care about you, the ones who genuinely respect you, won't need you to justify your every move. They'll trust your judgment, support your decisions, and love you unconditionally, even if they don't always agree with you. And the people who don't, well, their opinions don't matter anyway, so why waste your time trying to convince someone who doesn't respect you that you're making the right ones? Chapter 4. Keep your distance, protecting your peace from toxic influences. You know that saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with? Well, it's true. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your thoughts, your feelings, and your overall well-being. And when you allow disrespectful people to occupy space in your life, you're essentially inviting their negativity to poison your own well. Think about it. It's like having a beautiful garden that you've poured your heart and soul into cultivating. You wouldn't let someone come in and trample all over your flowers, would you? So why let disrespectful people trample all over your mental and emotional well-being? Here's the thing, you can't control how other people behave, but you can control who you allow into your life. And sometimes the most loving act of self-care you can do is to create distance between yourself and the people who consistently disrespect you. Now, I'm not saying you need to cut everyone off who's ever rubbed you the wrong way, but if someone is constantly putting you down, belittling your accomplishments or making you feel small, it's time to reevaluate their role in your life. It might be painful at first, especially if it's someone you care about. But trust me, the peace of mind that comes from removing toxic influences from your life is priceless. Chapter 5. Hold your head high, the power of confidence and self-worth. You know that feeling when you walk into a room with your head held high, shoulders back, and a confident glint in your eye? It's an empowering sensation, isn't it? It's like an invisible force field that repels negativity and commands respect. People can sense your confidence and are naturally drawn to it. And the crazy thing is, it's not about your physical appearance, your social status, or how much money you have in the bank. It's deeper than that. It's all about how you perceive yourself. Your self-worth is the foundation of your confidence. Think about it. When you believe in your own worth, when you know deep down that you deserve to be treated with respect, it shows in everything you do. Your actions, your words, and even your body language reflect this inner belief. It radiates from you like a beacon of self-assurance. This inner glow is unmistakable and incredibly powerful, and people pick up on that energy. They respond to it, often without even realizing why. It's like a lion walking through the jungle. The lion's confidence is palpable. Even though it's surrounded by other predators, the lion carries itself with such confidence and power that the other animals give it a wide berth. They instinctively respect its presence. They can sense its strength, its authority, and they know better than to mess with it. This is the power of self-assuredness. Now, I'm not saying you need to go around roaring at people, that's not necessary, but when you cultivate a strong sense of self-worth, you naturally command respect without even trying. Your presence alone sets the tone. You set a standard for how you expect to be treated, and people will rise to meet it. Your confidence sets the bar. And when you truly believe that, trust me, the world will start to reflect it back to you. Your reality will change to match your inner belief. And there you have it. Ways to handle people who just don't get it and maybe never will. Life's too short to spend it bending over backwards for people who can't see your value. Remember, you don't need anyone's permission to stand tall, protect your peace, and live life on your terms. People will try to bring you down, test your boundaries and question your choices. That's just the world we live in. But here's the thing. You get to decide what energy you let in, and you get to set the standard for how you're treated. The more you focus on your self-respect, the more you'll attract people who see your worth and uplift you instead of dragging you down. It all starts with you owning your power and letting the rest fall into place. So hold your head high, embrace the silence when it serves you, and never apologize for walking away from what doesn't serve you. Thanks so much for watching. If you got something out of this, give it a thumbs up and maybe even hit subscribe for more content on owning your life and building the confidence to thrive. Until next time, take care, stay strong, and remember, respect starts with you.